take 47 miles an hour in FSD. So today I did clean the cameras for my M3P. I use a microfiber cloth in case you want to know how to clean them. You're not really supposed to use anything else besides water, damp, actually not even water, but a damp microfiber cloth. You clean them and then you use a dry side to dry them off. That's all you're really supposed to do for these cameras. You don't ever want to directly wash them either. So I did that to mine today, and it seems to be working great. So red light, we'll see what it does on takeoff. So I'm having this thing drive me to the hospital. Let's say I was feeling ill, right? And I didn't really feel like driving. So I'm gonna have this thing drive me there. That's what I told it to do. Take me to the hospital. Of course it's in chill mode. I mean, normally if I want to go to the hospital, I'd put it in hurry mode, but let's see what it does. So far so good, and it's sticking with the speed limit. So it's doing about 48 miles an hour. You know, speed limit's around 50. So, well, it went a little over, but not too bad. I do have a +2 mile limit to FSD's upper limit tolerance. So it's within tolerance right now. So far so good. You know, FSD can be really game-changing for people with disabilities or even old people. Like for example, one of my parents, he's 81 years old, can't really get around anymore. He needs Uber to get around. And I was talking to him about this before, and I said, well, you could get a Model Y, and you know, FSD is improving every day. And I'm thinking, you know, I'll maybe wait until Hardware 5 comes out. That's coming out in January 2026. Get a Hardware 5 based Model Y, and that should be pretty much have the self-driving software for robotaxi in that one. So you'll essentially just punch in the location and be able to go anywhere, and that's life-changing for people like that can't drive on their own. You know, it gives them back their freedom that they lost. I think FSD is super valuable in those kinds of situations. Of course, it's good for us younger people too that can drive on our own. But you know, you get tired from long drives, and sometimes you just want the car to take over for yourself. Or like I'm doing right now, let's say I was not feeling good. Well, I don't want to call up an ambulance, and I mean, unless it's a heart attack or something. But you know, if I'm just feeling nauseated or so I got something wrong with me, and I don't really feel like driving, and I don't have anybody else around, well, I can have my car take me to the hospital, right? So that's kind of nice. So that's kind of what I'm simulating right now. I put in the destination as a hospital, and I'm having the car take me straight over there. So there's a lot of use cases for FSD that are apart from just driving and relaxing. I mean, I think a lot of videos tend to focus on that. They're like, well, you know, I just use it for comfort of driving from work and back, but there's so much more to FSD than just that. You know, it's life-changing technology, like I mentioned before. And of course, if you get bored on the way, you can always, you know, talk to Grok, right? Because Grok is always there. And there's these different modes of Grok. I'll have a video of that as well. I had it in unhinged mode, and that thing is nuts. So we're about a couple miles away from the hospital now, since we started the video about 7 minutes ago. So there's a gas station that we never have to go to. But yeah, so far it's handling traffic and everything perfectly. And keep in mind, it's dark right now. It's 10:30 p.m. So, you know, there's some lighting, you know, the normal lighting that you have for roads, but it's not a lot. It's mainly dependent on, you know, it's camera vision and the car's own headlights. So yeah, it's doing a good job. And you know, if you have a long trip, that of course is one of the major uses for it. And it can handle the highway. You know, if you want to go to, like, I got relatives that live about an hour and a half away from here. And I've used FSD when I was going over there. You know, I just didn't really, that day I was kind of feeling like I wanted to relax. So I turned on FSD and away it went. No problems whatsoever, no interventions, nothing. It just took me straight over there. Straight to the address, in fact, right into the driveway, which kind of surprised me. But yeah, I mean, it did everything. Perfect turns, stayed in the proper lanes, did the right merges, everything. In fact, and this is in the Bay Area, California, if you guys are familiar with it, for those of you from the Bay Area, you know there's a lot of construction going on, especially the lane markers. You know, sometimes they just completely get rid of those. And hell, if you're driving yourself, sometimes you can't even keep track of the lane markers. But this thing, it knew even without, like, the lane markers always being fully visible, and it managed to do it. Now, it's not a perfect technology. You know, I've had a couple of disengagements here and there, but that was an older version of FSD when I first got the car a few months back in April. You know, it's August now, but there's been a few iterations since then. I actually canceled FSD for a while because I just enjoy driving this car. It's a Model 3 Performance, and you know, for you guys out there that own performance models, variants of the Model 3, you guys know what I'm talking about. You just love driving this car. I mean, FSD is fun and fine, and you know, like I mentioned, but of course you always want to drive this car and get your full enjoyment out of it. Why wouldn't you? But you know, right now I think it's a good test case scenario that I have for the car. I want this thing to take me to the hospital, so let's see how it does. Oh, am I getting FSD jail? It just warned me. This is my second warning. It's very sensitive. I don't know how the fuck the internal camera at nighttime is watching my eyes, but it is. I just took off my eyes from looking forward just for a few seconds right there, as you guys saw in the video, and it already warned me. I think you get 3 strikes, you're out, so I don't want to get jailed. So I'm just going to stick to watching the road from now on. Of course, I'm going to get copyright strikes for all these songs that are in the background, but I really don't care. I'm not monetizing my YouTube anyway. I just strictly do this because I enjoy it. I love my Tesla. So I will say I've had my Tesla since April. I haven't driven it as much as I'd like, because I do have another car and I just kind of take that around locally, but I've got over 3,000 miles on it now. And every single mile has been pleasurable for this Model 3 Performance. I don't have any faults with the car. None at all. It's a perfect car. If I had to rate this car, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10, maybe even a 10 out of 10. Literally, I have no problems with this car. Sound system's great, the ride's great, performance is fucking top notch. It's comfortable. I love the seats, I love the styling, the range is good, charges just fine. Whatever issues Tesla might have had with their earlier models, mine has no panel gaps. Yeah, I haven't found any problems with it. Oh, I actually do remember. I used to get a little wind noise when I'd be driving. So I did the Windows calibration, the service menu. I have a video of that on my channel. And the calibration fixed it. So whatever it might have been, you know, took care of that issue for me. But yeah, we're approaching the hospital now. So we're almost at the end of our journey. Let's just see where it takes us, okay? But yeah, I'm proud of my Tesla. I mean, if I was sick and I needed to go to the hospital, it's getting me there. Gas stations. Yeah, we don't need any of that, right?
We kind of do.
All right, here we are at the hospital. So you guys can see here. Oh, look, another Tesla. They're probably looking at us like, this guy's using FSD, you know? They know what's up. So it's turning into the hospital now. What do you know? It brought us straight to the front door of the hospital. Look at that. Welcome to the hospital. Amazing.
Have arrived.
We're here at the hospital. Great job, Tesla. Great job. Well, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy the ride.